Hey there my foodies, welcome back to my channel. Join me in the kitchen today to make this delicious ribbon sponge cake for Christmas. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't as yet. So to begin my sponge cake today, I'm going in with 2 sticks of butter. I'm ensuring that my butter is at room temperature. I'm going to go ahead and add 1 1/4 cups of white sugar. For sponge cake, I like to use white sugar because it doesn't change the color of the cake too much. I'm going to go ahead and start to mix this up, or cream it as we say in Guyana. After a few minutes of just mixing that up, I'm going to go in with 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. This adds extra moisture to your cake, and it also helps that butter and sugar to cream much faster. This is what my butter and sugar is looking like after it's been fully creamed. The sugar and everything is nice and melted. This is where I like to go in with my eggs. For today, I'm using 6 eggs for half a pound of cake. I will also go in with 1.5 tablespoons of vanilla essence and a little bit of freshly grated nutmeg. And I'll continue to mix these eggs until they're mixed in one at a time, and then I'll continue to add until I'm done with all 6 of my eggs. This is what everything is looking like so far. My eggs are fully mixed into my butter and sugar. Now it's time for me to work on my dry ingredients. For my dry ingredients here, I have 1 3/4 cups of flour. I'm adding 1 1/2 tablespoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/2 teaspoon cinnamon. I'm giving that a good mix. And now it's time to combine my dry and wet ingredients. I'm just adding my flour here to a sifter that I got from IKEA. This is really nice if you guys find it. I'm going to go ahead and sift that flour into that mixture so it can be nice and light and fluffy. And I'll continue to fold this in very gently because I do not want to overwork my batter and develop that gluten in that cake. This is what my batter is looking like after working in all of my flour. I went ahead and added 1 tablespoon of freshly grated lemon zest. My cake is all done. See, I'm doing the spoon test. Everything is standing up straight. I'm now going to take a little bit of my batter and divide it into 2 here, and I'll add my red and green food coloring. Today I'm using the Wilton colors in Christmas red and juniper green. I like to use these gel food colorings because it does not alter the taste of the cake, and it also mixes in really well and gives you a nice shade of whatever color you're trying to use. This is what both of my colors are looking like, a very nice red and green. I'm going to go ahead and start assembling my cake. I went ahead and greased a 9-inch springform pan, and I'm just lining it there with some parchment paper just in case that batter decides to seep out the edge. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of my white batter, then I'll drop some red, some green, some white again, and I'll repeat this process until I have all of my batter spread out into the cake pan. I have all of my batter in my cake pan. I'm just going in with some swirls with my knife. I don't want to do this too much because I'm going to mix all of the colors together. I'm not worried about this being smooth because it's going to smoothen itself when it bakes. I'm going to put this in my oven at 350 degrees for 50 minutes. Your oven may vary. It may be less or more. Just check on your cake to make sure it's not over baking. This is what my cake is looking like after 50 minutes. I'm going to go in with a toothpick test, and it comes out very clean. After my test, I'm going to allow this cake to completely cool down, and then we'll cut into it and we'll see how it's looking on the inside. Okay, so it's time to cut into this and show you guys how nicely that ribbon usually comes out on the inside. I'm just going to go ahead and give you a nice view of a good slice of this sponge cake. This cake baked up so nicely. It was so moist and soft on the inside. You guys are going to see what that ribbon is looking like from both sides. Usually this pattern forms a really nice design inside of your cake. It's optional, not everyone likes to do it, but because of the spirit of Christmas, let's make this cake a red and green ribbon cake, right? I'm gonna go ahead and break a piece there. I couldn't wait to have a slice of this, so I went ahead and eat that piece. But you can see how nice and soft it is, how nice and moist it is. It is not dry at any way at all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do give this recipe a try. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!